Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk about Taylor Swift's new song, This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things. Oh my gosh, this song is insane and I am obsessed with it. So basically what I want to do is go through the lyrics and kind of give my perspective on what each of the lyrics mean. By the way, if you have not heard this song yet, you really need to listen to it. I think it's a hilarious track, but it's also so amazing, and it's like a great song to listen to and to dance to, and it's got a great sound. I feel like the beginning is nice and smooth. She says, "It was so nice throwing big parties, jumping into the pool from the balcony, everyone swimming in a champagne sea." I'm pretty sure this is referring to the year following 1989, where she was famous for like her 4th of July party, and she was just having the time of her life, it seemed like. So the beginning lyrics is just kind of talking about how like things are smooth sailing. When she says swimming in a champagne sea, I think that is so clever, because when you think about champagne, I feel like you think about elegance and like it's fancy and ritzy. And so I just kind of get the vibe where like everything is so first class, it seems like. And there are no rules when you show up here. Bass beat rattling the chandelier. Feeling so Gatsby for that whole year. Which, if you haven't read The Great Gatsby or haven't seen the movie, I guess, you might not understand what that's referring to. Gatsby used to throw huge, luxurious parties. She's kind of painting a picture of just a really wonderful time and a really fun party time. It's just fun. Like they're jumping into the pool, they're having a good time, no cares, no worries. So when it talks about there's no rules when you show up here, it's kind of talking about like you don't have to follow strict codes when you come to my house. It's kind of a thing where she's like, come and have fun and forget your worries, forget your troubles. We're just gonna have fun, we're gonna jump into the pool, we're gonna live like Gatsby. That's just the very beginning first verse, and so it's very luxurious. The next lyrics are, "So why'd you have to rain on my parade? I'm shaking my head and locking the gates." So you probably know what rain on my parade is. Like if there is a parade, you don't want it to rain because it ruins the parade. So it's kind of like, why did you have to ruin all the fun? And she's shaking her head and locking the gates. She is saying, enough is enough, kind of. Okay, so she stopped having parties, and I think this is referring to when she, didn't have her 4th of July party that she's so famous for, and she just kind of took a break. And then it goes to the chorus, and she says, "This is why we can't have nice things, darling. Because you break them, I had to take them away. This is why we can't have nice things, honey. Did you think I wouldn't hear all the things you said about me? This is why we can't have nice things." She is saying, we had something great, but because you crossed the line, I had to take it away. This isn't referring to a specific party or anything that she had where Kanye West came in and ruined her party per se, but it's that he came in and ruined a good thing that she had going. Like she has her reputation that he came in and then she was called a snake and stuff, and we'll get to that a little bit later, but I just want to say that, it's not, when she's talking about a party in the beginning, she might be referring to the party life that she was living. What now she's talking about is because it was spoiled, she had to take it away. So the second verse screams out Kanye West. Like if you don't know the Kanye West Taylor Swift feud, then I'm about to tell you, because it is crazy how much she talks about him without saying his name. She says it was so nice being friends again. Now she says friends again because they were cool before the VMAs. Like she didn't know him, he didn't know her, and she even says in an interview like, "Oh my gosh, Kanye West is on the stage," when he came up and got her microphone, and then she was like, "Wait, what is he doing?" He took her microphone away and said, so this award that she just won should have gone to another artist because of that artist's great music video. It really was just kind of a rude moment where he took her spotlight away to give it to another celebrity. So after the VMA incident, they were able to have a few moments where Taylor Swift was just able to forgive him and kind of be his friend again. In my opinion, it was really sweet of her because she did not have to become friends with him, and it's not like he was on his knees begging for her friendship or forgiveness. But he did send her flowers at one point, and then he was saying that he would run for president in 2020, and so Taylor was like, Kanye West for 2020, and they could have been friends before the VMAs, but he ruined it. So now she was giving him a second chance to do well and be friends. But then you stabbed me in the back while shaking my hand. What I think this is talking about is when he calls her and asks for permission to use the line in his famous song that's, I think Taylor Swift and I might have sex. And she approved of that line. And you have a phone call that Kim posted of her saying, yeah, that'd be a great line, pretty much. Although he got permission to use that specific line, he did not get permission to call her the B word, and he did not get permission to say that he made her famous. It was just an unfair thing to do. So he was basically shaking her hand, symbolically saying, hey, I'm gonna write this song and I want you to be a part of it. And she was saying, yeah, that's fine. However, they were recording it and making it seem like she said that was fine, that he could say all those lines that he said that were not okay. The next few lines is why I'm doing this video. I love these next lyrics. I just think they're really clever and hilarious. And then she goes on to say, and therein lies the issue. Friends don't try to trick you, get you on the phone and mind twist you. Oh my gosh, does that not scream Kanye West? Kanye West is the only person that we know got Taylor Swift on the phone and kind of twisted her words to make it sound like she approved of all the lyrics that he was about to say in his new song, Famous. And then she says, so I took an axe to a mended fence. Their friendship was mended, and then she went back and destroyed it because of what he did. Now this pre-chorus is also very clever in my opinion. She says, but I'm not the only friend you've lost lately, if only you weren't so shady. If you know Kanye West, you know that he is pretty shady, and what he did to Taylor Swift on the phone and at the VMAs, he's just a shady guy. He's had problems with Jay-Z and other friends because he's just a shady guy. So then it's the chorus again. This chorus takes on a new meaning now that we've heard the second verse, because it's Kanye West who broke them. And so she had to take herself away from him. He can't have her friendship anymore because he broke her trust. One thing I do want to mention is I love how like the little sarcasm that she uses in the chorus when she's saying, this is why we can't have nice things, darling. This is why we can't have nice things, honey. It's just so sarcastic. Like she wouldn't call Kanye West, the guy who's just kind of ruined her reputation after that phone call. She wouldn't call him darling. You know, it's just so sarcastic. It's hilarious in my opinion. And if you remember, after their phone call, then Taylor Swift was called a snake because it seemed like she was the one that was lying. But really, Kanye twisted their phone call to make it sound like she had approved of all the lyrics, which she didn't. And then it goes to the bridge. Here's a toast to my real friends. They don't care about the he said, she said. Basically, they don't care about the gossip. They're her friends no matter what. So then she says, and here's to my baby, he ain't reading what they call me lately, which could be referring to when people called her a snake after she lied about Kanye West not asking for her permission, because she said, no, I never got a phone call that he could use those lyrics. Well, what she was referring to is that he never called her asking to call her the B word, and he never called to ask if he could say that he's taking the credit for her being famous. I think my little Tommy needs to say something, huh? Do you need to say something, Tommy? Oh. Then it goes on to say, and here's to my mama, had to listen to all this drama, and here's to you. And this is when she's talking to Kanye West, and she says, and here's to you, because forgiveness is a nice thing to do. It was so sarcastic. If you haven't heard the song, you need to listen to it if it's just for this moment. After she says that, she laughs, like a hysterically sarcastic laugh. I am not forgiving you because it's the nice thing to do. you have broken my trust way too many times. So she laughs and says, I can't even say it with a straight face. So she's like trying to be genuine. She's trying to be sincere and say, here's to you because I forgive you. And then she's just like, nope, I can't even say that with a straight face because that is just so ridiculous. Okay, and then the end is the chorus, and it's repeated a few times, and it also includes her saying again, and here's to my real friends, and here's to my baby, and they don't care about the he said, she said. It's kind of a mix of that chorus and the bridge, and that's where the song ends with the chorus repeated a couple times. It's definitely one of my favorite tracks of her new album, which if you haven't got her new album yet, what are you waiting for? Here's a little motivation to get her new album. It comes with a poster of Taylor Swift. See, isn't that beautiful? And there's one on the back, and I will not show it to you because you need to go out and get the album yourself and see it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want me to do more reactions and reviews for Taylor Swift's music or other CDs or any of her songs, please let me know in the comments below. I read all your comments and I appreciate them. And if there's anything else you'd like to see, let me know. I'm working on a Star Wars marathon leading up to the Star Wars movie, so be sure to tune in for that coming up next month. Alright, enjoy Taylor Swift's new album. See ya! Bye!